UtinUtin. This is for Jason Austin, man.
So it's me, your fairy rock mother again, and I'm here with UtinUtin. We are in the guitar player's lovely home, and I'm so excited to be here visiting with these guys.
Welcome to our home.
And so a lot. I'm sure I can't help but wonder, and others have asked me as well, and I was instructed to ask. What does the name mean? What is the meaning of the name?
Oh, well, I'm gonna do some blabbing here.
Okay.
All right. So the name comes from a dream that my mom had. My mom had this lucid dream, and I was visiting Tucson back. It was Christmas, not this year, but last year. And my mom had a lucid dream that somebody was robbing her house, and she woke up, and she looked in the corner, and there was a man in the corner, and she looked over, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, I'm going to rob your house." He even actually told her that, which is kind of silly, but whatever. Not my dream.
Is that cool with you? I'm just going to make this TV.
Yeah, that's what he said. No, in the dream, Mom said, like, "I'm going to take your computers," and he's like, "I'm going to tie you up." And then my mom's like, she's like, "Okay, before you do all this, what is your name?" And he told her his name was UtinUtin Ambaros. So while my mom's telling me this, I'm like, "Can you spell out UtinUtin for me?" And she's like, "Yeah, I believe it was like UTIN, and his last name was Ambaros, EMBAROS. So I'm writing all this down, and I'm like, "Oh, UtinUtin, that would be a great band name."
Yeah, because it's really hard to come up with band names.
We were really, we couldn't.
And then he came up with that, and it's like, oh, that's great. It doesn't mean anything. Like, awesome, perfect. No one's going to use it, whatever. Perfect, I like it. So we kept it. And then...
Lisa, you Googled it, didn't you?
No, well, okay, so he made a Facebook page for us. And we started getting all these, like, weird comments on the Facebook page from people in, like, East Asia. Or people, like, a lot of people from, like, the Philippines and Indonesia would, like, comment on our Facebook page that was, like giggly emojis or, like, winky, thumbs up. So I Googled it, and it turns out that I'm not sure if it's Tagalog or another Indonesian, or, I mean, another Filipino dialect, but some possibly several dialects, Utin means penis. So we're in a band called Dick Dick. penis. And we have should we go get the googly penises? I guess we should do that later.
Oh, yeah, we do have.
We've kind of embraced it since then, but we still get a lot of Facebook likes from random people in the Philippines that are like.
And I asked them if they were comfortable in the band called Penis, but we. There's no complaints.
Totally okay.
All right. Penis.
Oh, and actually, John from Damac, he's Filipino.
Uh-huh.
And he pulled me aside. He's like, oh, where'd you guys get the name? He's like, "Did you get it from Penis?" And I'm like, oh no. So I told him the whole my mom's dream thing.
Uh-huh.
So he knew it meant.
Your mom has dreams about penises.
That's what I was like. What did your mom?
And my mom.
Don't we all?
That's what it's
Really?
But yeah, but John's like, oh yeah, he said it was more of like, it wasn't very derogatory. He's like kind of like a clinical like.
Okay, it wasn't slang.
Penis, not dick dick.
Yeah. He's like, because when I was a little kid, my mom said to always say, make sure to wash your utin. Or don't forget to wash your utin.
Is your mom like part?
This wasn't my mom.
So
This was
it's more like
Oh, his
weenie.
mom or
yeah, it's kind of like weenie. My mom is.
But if you Google it, you come up with all these like, my great big Utin. Like.
And my mom knows nothing about Philippines.
Oh
East
my.
Asia.
Okay.
She's like white as white, like so.
She's a
it's-
white lady.
Yeah,
She's a
So it's
white
not a subconscious
girl.
No,
It was
unless maybe she was
strictly innocent.
Innocent, yeah. And well, that's freaking amazing.
In a nutshell, that's what Utin. So we're like, it's basically
and
from
it's
a dream,
stuck. You know, it's stuck.
which turned out to be
Monday.
about penises.
So
And-
now we're all about penises.
And kitty cats and dogs.
and doggies.
Cats and dogs, penises. But anyway.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Little furry things.
You had some. I guess you can buy them for a bachelorette party, like the penises.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hold this.
But I just wanted to say that when
Hold this.
a person
Continue.
asked what is your band like, and I was like, well, we sing songs about cats and we wear penises on our head. So my band was like,
that's good. That's
and I thought about it afterwards. I was like, that's awesome.
Alright, this is about cat.
So
Okay, there they are.
these
There's
are UtinUtin.
the Utin hats and
And then there's a single Utin hat.
okay, yeah, there's a single Utin hat.
Mine are in my house.
It's hard to. We tried to play with these on. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they fall off.
Yeah.
But they used to light up.
They used to light up, yeah. But yeah, like Sandra said, we sing about cats with penises on their heads.
Well, that whatever.
Somebody recently told me that they looked us up on YouTube and they were disappointed that we didn't have penises on our heads when we were playing.
We'll have to find some that
Stay like
on.
some like sports penises.
Well, I've seen, but anyways. So this, so y'all have been around for about 2 years. According to my research, you started in January of 2018. Is that correct?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah, it was,
So
and it just seems like it was just yesterday. I don't know what the deal is.
No, it totally seems like it was just yesterday.
It
Well,
was just
Sandra is
yesterday.
our second drummer and she's been with us since.
About a year now.
So it kind of
okay.
feels like we're fresh.
Yeah, that's
It's a
probably
fresh feeling.
Yeah, fresh. She makes us feel fresh.
Okay, well that's that's all right. So it's according to their Facebook profile, they are a cat and doggy. They are 3 cat and doggy lovers who love to make minimal poppy tunes. So pop. I love the pop sound of the keyboard, the keytar and everything. Lisa, you're the keytar player. And how do you determine which song, like when y'all come up with a new song, how do you determine whether you're going to actually play the keyboards and then, or wear the keyboards and play them,
See, I only started, so the keyboard that I have, that I wear as a keytar has, it's an SH-101 and it has a grip handle that is an option that comes with it that allows you to do like note bending and stuff on a handle. So, and I only got that pretty recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only been able to do the keytar thing for, I don't know, like it hasn't been since the beginning. I was at first just playing the keyboards.
Okay.
So now I try and kind of lean more towards playing only on the keytar because it's more fun to stand there with it than it is to like be behind like a rack of keyboards.
Yeah, just stand there.
That's kind of boring. And it's not like I'm the most active person on stage anyway, but like I feel better standing there than I do like just behind a rack.
And definitely don't want you hidden.
And people do seem to get excited about the whole keytar situation, like, which is funny because people are just like, "Whoa, you play a keytar!" And it's not exactly a keytar, but it's.
And it's not novelty, so.
No man, it's not a novelty. It's real. But I'm kind of channeling my when I lived in Seattle, I used to hang out with a band called the Cripples that I really loved, and they had 2 keyboard players, and one of them played an SH-101 with a mod grip like mine.
Oh,
He's kind of my role
inspiration.
model. Yes, my inspiration. And he's much better. He moves around a lot and like plays it behind his back and does.
Oh wow, good. Yeah.
I'm not really that comfortable with it. I'm probably just gonna.
Well, in time, you never know.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Maybe in time.
It'll come. It'll come.
All right. Oh yeah.
So yeah, well, y'all are. I mean, I just fell in love with you guys the first time I saw you
Aw.
because of the cute. I mean, I don't know. I just hate to go. Y'all are just so cute, you know. but no, seriously, that's kind of what it was. So what
Do you know
other?
about, oh, sorry. Do you know about the whole egg and chain thing?
Egg and chain thing? No, please tell us
I
about
learned
the.
about this very recently, long after everybody else knew about it. But apparently, there is the two terms that they use to differentiate between like the tough punk, like badass mean punk people. Those are the chain punks, and then the nerdy like pop, kind of people are the egg punks.
Oh
so
yeah.
apparently we are very much on the egg side, except maybe Sandra. She's pretty tough.
She's very tough.
But yeah, we're definitely more on the nerdy, poppy, not spikes and bristles kind of punk
I mean,
side.
we kind of refer to ourselves as either cat wave or brat wave,
Yeah.
Cat wave or brat. Okay. Well,
which is pretty darn nerdy. I even use the word darn, so.
darn.
And I have a foul mouth.
Doggone it.
Yeah.
The darn
When he gets
doggone.
nervous, he starts cussing up a storm. It was hilarious at our show the other night. Like, because, we were all really nervous the other night. But when he gets nervous, he starts being like, fuck motherfucker, on stage. And I was just like, oh my. Like,
Well, colorful metaphors, the colorful metaphors.
yeah, it was a big loop of nervous.
It was stop. It's okay.
We're all kind of nervousy people, so.
We're on the edge. We're edgy.
Yeah. On the edge of
We're eggy. Yeah.
eggy, edgy.
We're eggy and edgy.
So I noticed that y'all have a new record. It was y'all released it in October, so it's still pretty fresh. And the title is it Black Cat Aneurysm and Simian Politics?
Explain that.
Yeah, what's all that about? People probably were wondering. Just
I'm just being arty.
yeah.
And nerdy.
Oh yeah,
and
arty
baggy.
and nerdy. It's
No.
just
Okay, well, Black Cats, because as we mentioned, like a lot of my lyrics are. Well, actually, these are all kind of
They
based.
both have black cats.
okay. Black kitties.
Yeah, I have my friend Midnight Kitty, and she has.
Heavy D.
Heavy
The love
D.
of my life.
Until he meets the bear. The bear knocks
Yeah, he might get jealous of me.
So, hence Black Cat, and they're like a couple of my. Well, actually, these are all based on like the lyrics of my songs. So,
Rob writes all the songs, by the way.
Okay,
I do.
Rob was
He does.
the writer of
we're
the
gonna correct
songs.
that.
That's why they're all about cats. None of them are about
Monsters
dogs.
and kitty cats.
But not all songs are about cats either. So, Black Cat, Aneurysm. There's a song, Sick Heaven and Hate, and I had like a really bad migraine when we wrote it. So I was like, oh my god, I feel like my brain's bleeding right now. So hence.
Ah.
Hence the lyrics, my brain is bleeding now.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
all
to the-
makes sense now.
to the point. Because I felt like my brain was bleeding, so I was like, oh my god, I hope this is an aneurysm. And then Simian Politics is this governmental instrumental song I wrote about. I don't like talking about politics, but that's why, in a sense, when I think politics makes everybody just so simian, you're just
Yeah.
breaks everybody's emotions down to
But you
And-
love monkeys.
But I do love monkeys. Maybe I should have said Neanderthal politics or something.
Chain politics. Yeah.
But that's as political as I get.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
It's not like I'm pro this, pro that. It's just I think politics in general, just people break down to the most lowest level. Maybe they don't. I'm probably being very judgmental on it, but it just brings out the worst in people. And after a while, it's like, ugh, I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather deal with black cats.
Black cats are nice. I like
Midnight
black cats very much. I had a black cat named Witchy Poo once. And,
Oh.
yeah, it's so your new record came out in
Cats are cool.
we love cats. No, but your new record came out in October, and it's available on Bandcamp. Is there anywhere else that people can find it? I mean, is there hard copies of it available?
It's all digital. It's kind of, in a sense, kind of a demo-y thing. I mean,
It's a digital
yeah,
demo-y
so it's
kind of
mostly
thing.
just available on Bandcamp.
Okay. Is there any other places that y'all? I mean, other than
I mean, it's also somebody uploaded it up onto YouTube too.
oh, the whole the record,
yeah,
one of those
I can't
album
remember
videos or whatever.
the channel. I can't remember the channel. But
Yeah, we have a single coming out too,
Yeah.
a hard
Okay.
copy. But then we're gonna record an album soon, hopefully,
Yeah.
and a box set after that. No, but Rob writes a lot of songs. Like, he writes songs fast, which is really cool because I don't think I've been in bands in the past where there was a songwriter that was as prolific. So it's really cool that he writes songs quickly, and we always have new stuff to work on, and then we will have an album.
set of songs now. I think, like, in my mind, like, the new songs I'm starting to write and new lyrics, I think I'm going to start focusing more on Doggy. Well, just because...
Side 2 of the album's going to be Dog.
It's going to be
There's
Jenny, it's all
cats
going to be
and
Jenny
dogs.
and Monty because I love them so much.
Yeah, I love coming out with releases and hanging out with Jenny and Monty. On our
I made them say that. I have a gun.
on our
That's
breaks,
all-
we go outside and play ball with Monty.
That's true. You
And
can't
plug,
see
you
the
know,
camera, but
here.
right now my dog is chewing on a toy, like on the floor down there.
Monty!
Oh, it's one of those turtles.
It's a turtle. He
It's a
loves a turtle.
turtle. So y'all have a new record. You're gonna start recording an album.
Soon.
In due time. We look forward to it, you know, because if it's
Thank
anything
you.
like the would you say the other one was an EP or
Demo.
demo
Yeah,
of
and I guess
sampler or
it would be
what?
essentially,
But yeah, the Bandcamp record. I mean, y'all check it out. It's under UtinUtin, and that's UTIN. And
and follow us so you can get updates on our newest releases.
you follow them. Let's see. Are y'all are on Facebook? I mean, Facebook and on Instagram too.
Yes.
Or? Okay, that's what I thought. It's all up here. But anyway,
I don't think any of us Twitter. So.
And we
no, I
exist
don't
in
really
real
do a
life,
lot
so
of
you can
Twittering
come to our
either. Tweetering what?
And
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I said we exist in real life, so you can come to our shows too.
Yes, please come to the shows. You know, there's some clips scattered here and there of some of their music.
Some of them are a little painful.
Oh, yeah.
but you know, it's not. But the overall, the experience is not painful. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a bebop. You know, you'll find yourself bopping and pogoing and all the old school. You know, it'll just make all the things that you loved about punk rock and new wave in the early days, and the fuzzy, warm, fuzzy feelings that you would get from like, oh, this is so new, and this, but anyway, so it makes you feel like a kid again. It's that kind of music. Well, it does me anyway. You know, this whole but yeah, you know, check them out. You know, we have, and I didn't introduce you guys. You know, of course we have Rob. You know, he's the bass player and the songwriter and the creator of all of this here. And his mother was.
And his mom had the dream.
And I was about to say the mom.
What's that?
Your mom was the inspiration for the title.
Name, definitely. But
She named.
I can't do this without these two.
Absolutely, and there's Lisa. She's the one in the middle, and she's the keyboard guitar player. You know, and she. Was in a bunch. What else were y'all in? When I introduced you, I could also say you were. What was that one that you had?
I was
You
in a band
advertised
called the
in
Palins in the '90s, and Rob was in a band called the Fells in the '90s in Tucson, and we used to play together whenever the Fells came to Austin or whenever the Inhalants went to Arizona. We played together, so. We've known each other for a really long
time.
Yeah. And then Sandra was in bands called The Weird, and she was in the
Deadly
Companions
with me.
With Rob, and so they've been around in bands for a long time.
I've known Sandra for a very long time. I've actually known we all go way back.
It's really
that's That's nice. That's an important thing. You know, you found that you all got along together for so long, and now you're making music. And were you always a drummer, Sandra? I mean, you really shred. You know, you really tear it up out there.
Yes, she does.
And I also I like singing too.
Oh yes, you have a lovely voice.
But basically just drums.
Yeah, basically just drums. Okay.
She has a heck of a voice.
Singing.
Anyway, you guys, like I said, I love y'all, and I really appreciate y'all taking the time to visit with us. And, you know, this is your fairy rock mother, Janine DeLuna Azul, signing off. This is the band in my bedroom tonight, and we want to thank you very much for stopping by and paying us a visit. Be sure and like us on Facebook. Be sure and like UtinUtin on Facebook. Follow them on Bandcamp, and also follow the band in my bedroom tonight, and subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are viewing now if you like it. But anyway,
better like it.
Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. And thank you, UtinUtin, for visiting with us. And everybody have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Turn it up, Lisa! This is about social anxiety.
Thank you.